folks, we're back in the hall again today, and I want to have a recap on hand signals. Now, the reason that I teach hand signals is because it means that once the dog understands them, then anybody can communicate with the dog. So whether it's from a little tiny child to an older person or a disabled person, as long as they've got mobility to be able to give the hand signals. But if you imagine all of the dialects around the UK, you know, going from Scotland to Wales to Devon and Cornwall, down to the south to Cockney, to Londoners, and over to Norfolk way, all around the Midlands, you know, everybody has a different dialect. And so you can imagine how difficult it is if a dog has come from, say, Scotland or Wales, and they come to London. It's totally different way of speaking. And so by teaching hand signals, the dog can understand anybody. But if you imagine, especially if a dog has come from abroad, maybe it's a rescue from Romania or Spain or somewhere, then by teaching them hand signals, it really takes the stress away from the dog, because they can relax because they know exactly what you're asking them to do. So let's see how she gets on. I'm not sure she's in the real frame of mind for working. It's Primrose, quite relaxed. She is a bit of a diva. She knows the camera's on. Primrose, this way. Okay. So, hand signal to sit. Good girl. So this is my hand signal to sit. Just lift your hand up. Primrose, come. Primrose, come this way. Hand signal to sit. And click and treat. Now, I don't have to click and treat the hand signal now to get the dog to sit, because she knows it. And with clicker, you click and treat lots in the beginning of a new exercise. You click and treat, click and treat, click and treat, click and treat. And then you wean them off the click and treat. So you get it, you do it every 5 times, then every 10 times, every 100th times. And in the end, the dog starts working, using its brain, trying to work out how to get the click and treat. And so you just give them then eventually the occasional click and treat, just to keep them sharp and on their toes, if you like. But then they start working harder to try and make you give them the click and treat. So, I'm going to, as you can see, she's not got a lead or a harness on. She's got her collar on always, of course, when she's out, and it's got her tag on. So I'm taking off with my left leg, and I'm going to ask her to heel. Heel. Primrose heel. Primrose heel. Primrose go. Primrose, the camera's rolling. Can you see this? Can you see this? Primrose heel. Hand signal to sit. Good girl. So I'll do it without the click and treat. She's on the wrong side. She gets nothing. She's full of mischief today. So I'm going to point to the ground. Click and treat. Good girl. girl. So you point to the ground. You know, obviously that's a very obvious signal. So this is the sit, the point to the ground, and then I will do the raised hand one. Now, the reason that I do this is for a distance drop. So we've got a disused railway line that's converted into a running track, cycle track, dog walking, jogging, and it's straight and it's flat and it's miles and miles long, and it's called the Tarka Trail. Now, say for example, she was running on ahead, loose on the Tarka Trail, and you wanted to get her to come back to you, then if you blow your whistle, what we want is for her to stop instantly and turn to look back at me and to start coming to me. But imagine if there was a problem, if there was a bike coming past her or a child running in front of her, and you wanted her to stop and drop where she was over there, and you don't want her to run on and drop here. Okay, so this is the signal that I'm teaching her to drop at a distance. And you can see this is a very clear signal against the background. So there might be trainers that do this. Now imagine, pretend I've got gloves on, okay? So imagine if you're here and you go here, then the dog turns just at that moment as you bring your hand down, and this disappears into a black coat, or if you've got gloves on. So can you see? Whereas this is very clear for the dog. From a distance, the dog can see this against the skyline. And it means I want you to drop exactly where you are. I don't want you to run anymore. To stop and drop. Okay? So you blow the whistle, get the dog to turn, to start coming to you. If it's running into danger or if there's any reason, you raise your arm in the air and the dog drops to the ground where it is. Very clear signal. And also, what it's really, really good at is that little children can easily do this. So if you imagine, and I've seen it numerous times, where you've got a big bouncy dog on the beach and you've got the child with the ice cream, and what do? Up the ice cream goes to protect it, and this is the signal, and they're controlling the dog without even realising it. Or if the child is scared and it's a big bouncy dog playing around and they're nervous of a big dog or any dog, one of the first things, and I've studied this so many times, I've seen it happen, is that up go the arms, mostly for little tiny children. Up go the arms, and then they go, "Mommy, Mommy, I'm scared." So what's that the signal for? The dog to drop to the ground. It's very, very clever, and it works. I have seen it work loads of times. And of course, children love it, because if a child happens to like dogs, and you want to engage them with your dog, you know, obviously with the parent's permission, is that you can say to them, "I bet you that you'll be able to control this dog, you'll be able to give it an instruction. Raise your arm in the air like that," and the dog drops to the ground, and you can give the dog the treat, and the children love it. So you can teach all these little children to do this, and the dog will drop to the ground. So I wait. She looked. So I wait. And then she'd give me a chill. Chill. Good girl. So she put her head down. She was trying to work out what I wanted her to do. And so she went into the down, and because I didn't give her the kick and treat, then she went on to see if there was something else that was going to get it. So she gave me the chill. There you go. This is where Clicker is so clever, because it gets the dog trying to work things out for themselves. So let's see if she does it again. Just wait and see. Good girl, clever girl. You can see the cog's working. And she's thinking, well, I'm laying down and that's not getting me the kick and treat. I'll try the chill. So the head goes down. Let me see if she does it when I ask her. Primrose, do a chill. Do a chill. Good girl. You're a clever girl. Primrose. Do a chill. Good girl. So the chill with the head on the paws, and you can come up with any kind of hand signal you want to, but the chill means I want you to put your head on your paws or on the ground, and I want you to relax. I want your head to be calm. Primrose, do a chill. Good girl. You're a clever girl. I'll do it one more time. Primrose, do a chill. Good girl. You are such a clever girl. Primrose, on the mat. Perfect. She's laying on that side, so that means she can see me that way. Okay. I'm going out the door. So, Primrose, wait. Off with the right leg. Count it to 10. Good girl. Good girl. I don't want to push it too long so she breaks, but I want to push it to the edge to see how long I can do it for. Wait. Back. I've got to 8. Rose, on your mat. On your mat. Put it back. And wait. We'll do it again. Wait. Off with the right leg. Counted to 5 this time. So I've gone back a step. Good girl. And wait. Off with the right leg. Good girl. One more time. This is what I do. And then I ruin it. Wait. nose on your mat. Wait. So she didn't get a reward. I just put her back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I stayed longer because I saw she had her head on the ground. She was in the chill. I knew she wasn't worried. She was quite relaxed. So, good girl. You're a clever puppy.